shit, I just simply like say whatever comes to my mind. I feel like it's so.
Welcome to the first chat.
My name is Heng Yeh, and I currently work as a Mandarin to English translator while writing creatively in my spare time. I mostly write poetry and plays.
Cheryl's friend. Oh, from primary school actually.
Yeah.
And
We
then
hated each other in primary school.
she hated me because she thought I lost her pen or something.
I thought you hated me because I always like cut your rubber using the ruler.
I forgot about that.
Well, I actually wanted to ask you because you have taken a very unconventional career path, right? If you want to share more context about your decisions in your career pathway also, please feel free to do so.
I am working as a freelance translator. It doesn't pay a lot compared to like an office job. It's enough to survive by. And then so that gives me a lot of free time to work on my creative writing, right? In the spare time that I have. And yeah, I guess I want to say that monetary success is not as important to me. But I don't think that's true. I think because I'm financially pretty comfortable that I am able to not take an office job. And so since my basic needs are sort of taken care of, I'm able to sort of aim higher to what I really want to do, to do things that are closer to my purpose.
Yeah, and you're also very lucky to have, I think, parents who understand and don't. Your mom understands and she doesn't, I guess, push her agenda or project her own ambitions onto you and your siblings as well. But do you still always have that uncertainty or like that fear? Or should I have taken something else? And
yeah, certainly, especially sometimes when I hear how much my friends are making, I'm like, oh, 2 times what I make in a month. But then I think it's always easy to. I mean, the old cliche saying, right? The grass is always greener on the other side. So I think it's always easy to admire the idea of something, but then if I actually think about it, and I think about what they are going through and how they feel about it, and then it becomes less rose tinted, I guess. I think there are trade-offs to everything that we choose to do in life, and at the end of the day, I think I'm pretty satisfied with the choices I made. Yeah.
But how do you have like that conviction in your purpose?
I guess I was lucky in that because in university I already had the chance to be exposed to writing creatively, and then that already made me realize how much fulfillment gave me, and I also had very good guidance from lecturers who made me believe that I could do something with this, even not as a full-time thing, even just as like an occasional hustle, as they call it, that it's possible. And so I guess that gave me part of the confidence to want to pursue this thing. And the other part of it is that even if I can't make a living at it right away, I would still want to do it. I would still want to keep writing and putting stuff out there because it fulfills me, right? And so rather than doing something that pays higher, but then that leaves me no space in my life to do the things I like, I would rather something that pays a bit lower but has a bit more flexibility in terms of time. Make sure your basic needs are covered. Number one, right? Regardless of whether it's by relying on, if you come from a very, very wealthy family and you're just like, your parents are more than happy to support you for like 5 years while if you can afford to do that, then great, like do that if you want, right?
Yeah.
If not, if you have to take a job to survive, like as in a conventional office 9-to-5 job, then you have to take a job to survive, right? I think if it comes down to something like that, the main thing would be just to try to keep a bit of your time for yourself to whatever it is you want to do, right? If you want to write, for example, it doesn't even have to be setting time aside for writing, but even something as simple as setting time aside for reading. I think, just to keep that link alive, just to keep your mind, thinking about ideas, thinking about stories. Yeah. So you don't cut yourself off completely. What has your journey been like in terms of coming to where you are in your life? Trying to figure out and balance, making money, I guess, or have pursuing a career versus like finding purpose, meaning.
I'm simple. I feel like if I do something, I feel happy. That's pretty much it.
Okay.
So I guess that's why I'm also like proactively doing things like that, exploring the creative side to see if there's anything that could give me more substance to have a conviction to follow through. Because as of now, I haven't found it, and generally everything that I do, as long as I feel happy after, I feel like I feel connected, I feel like I help somebody, these two things, and those are the guidance that have kind of brought me some direction in terms of what activities I want to do. I will be realistic here and say I don't think I would give up my job anytime soon, because I think the financial comforts that it gives me is something that I wouldn't want to trade. I was always thinking, if I'm like super broke and pursued my passion, I would think that I would have lost that passion very quickly, because passion for me is, when I'm sitting comfortably in a chair and I'm like, I think I could do more for others. But if I'm striving to just feed myself and stressing about what my next meal would be, or whether I would even have it, then passion wouldn't be passion anymore. It's just be like simple, like naivety.
Right. And I think, it's a great illustration of keeping that link. I think, the fact that you're still actively exploring and trying things and, setting time aside to sort of actively pursue this. I think that's.
Yeah. So if you like more of this content, please like and subscribe, and I will upload videos every week.